Do you find yourself reaching for that tub of ice cream after a long day at work? Or maybe snacking on chips while binge-watching your favorite show? You're not alone. Emotional eating is a common behavior where we turn to food to cope with stress, boredom, or even happiness. But the problem with emotional eating is that it can lead to unwanted weight gain and other health issues. If you're struggling with emotional eating, don't worry, this video is here to help. As we proceed, I'll share some tips and tricks to help you stop emotional eating in its tracks. So, stick around whether you're dealing with cravings or just looking to improve your relationship with food. Understanding emotional eating, what it is and why we do it. Emotional eating is a behavior in which individuals use food as a way to manage their emotions, such as stress, anxiety, sadness, loneliness, boredom, or even happiness. It is often associated with consuming high-calorie, high-fat, and high-sugar foods, commonly called comfort foods, which can temporarily relieve negative feelings. One of the reasons why we turn to food when we're feeling emotional is that eating triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. In this way, food can provide a temporary sense of relief or distraction from negative emotions. However, this relief is often short-lived, and overeating can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and physical discomfort, which can further exacerbate emotional distress. Common triggers of emotional eating and how to recognize them. Emotional eating can be triggered by a variety of factors, including internal and external cues. Internal cues are related to our emotional and mental state, while external cues are related to our environment and the people around us. Some common triggers of emotional eating are: 1. Stress. Stress is one of the most common triggers of emotional eating. When we're stressed, our body releases cortisol, which can increase our appetite and trigger cravings for high-calorie, high-fat foods. 2. Boredom. When we're bored, we may turn to food as a way to fill the time and provide a distraction. We may also crave foods that are high in sugar or fat, which can provide a temporary energy boost. 3. Loneliness or sadness. Feeling lonely or sad can trigger emotional eating as a way to provide comfort or distraction from negative emotions. We may crave foods that remind us of happy memories or childhood comfort foods. 4. Social cues. Eating is often a social activity, and we may eat more than we need to when we're around others who are eating or in social situations that involve food, such as parties or family gatherings. 5. Fatigue. When we're tired or sleep-deprived, we may crave foods that provide a quick energy boost, such as sugary snacks or caffeinated drinks. The negative effects of emotional eating on your health and well-being. Emotional eating can have negative effects on both your physical and mental health. Here are some of the ways emotional eating can impact your well-being. 1. Weight gain. Emotional eating often involves consuming high-calorie, high-fat, and high-sugar foods, which can lead to weight gain and obesity. Excess weight can increase the risk of various health problems, such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. 2. Poor nutrition. Emotional eating often involves consuming foods that are low in nutrients and high in calories, which can lead to nutrient deficiencies and imbalances. A diet that's high in processed and unhealthy foods can also lead to chronic inflammation and damage to the body's cells. 3. Disordered eating. Emotional eating can be a coping mechanism for individuals experiencing stress, anxiety, or other negative emotions. However, when emotional eating becomes a regular pattern, it can lead to disordered eating behaviors. Disordered eating refers to a range of abnormal eating behaviors, including binge eating disorder and bulimia. 4. Emotional distress. While emotional eating may provide temporary relief from negative emotions, it can also lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and self-criticism, which can exacerbate emotional distress and contribute to mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. 5. Insomnia. Eating large meals or high-calorie foods close to bedtime can disrupt the body's natural sleep-wake cycle and interfere with the ability to fall and stay asleep. This is because the digestive process requires energy, and consuming large amounts of food close to bedtime can stimulate the digestive system, making it difficult to relax and fall asleep. 6. physical discomfort, overeating can have a variety of negative consequences, including physical discomfort. When someone eats too much food, their digestive system may struggle to process it all effectively. This can lead to symptoms such as bloating, indigestion, and acid reflux, which can cause significant physical discomfort. Overall, emotional eating can have a significant negative impact on both your physical and mental health. Thus, developing strategies to manage your emotions in a healthier way can help you break the cycle of emotional eating and improve overall well-being. Tips and strategies for overcoming emotional eating and cravings. Now, here are some tips that you can follow to manage emotional eating and cravings. 1. Identify your triggers. Pay attention to your emotions and the situations that trigger your emotional eating. This can help you develop strategies to manage your emotions in healthier ways and avoid situations that may trigger emotional eating. 2. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful tool that can help you manage emotional eating by increasing your awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. By practicing mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing, you can learn to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, which can help you identify the triggers that lead to emotional eating. For example, you may notice that you turn to food when you feel stressed or anxious. With mindfulness, you can learn to recognize these patterns and choose a more helpful response. Mindfulness can also help you tune into your body's hunger and fullness signals, so you can eat in a way that supports your overall health and well-being. By making mindfulness a regular part of your routine, you can develop a greater sense of self-awareness and self-control, which can help you manage emotional eating and make healthier choices in all areas of your life. 3. Find alternative ways to cope with emotions. Emotional eating is a common coping mechanism that many people use to deal with stress or difficult emotions. However, it can lead to negative health outcomes and create a vicious cycle of guilt and shame. Finding alternative ways to cope with emotions is crucial to promoting a healthier relationship with food. Exercise is an excellent way to manage stress and improve mood. Not only does it release endorphins, but it can also serve as a healthy distraction from negative thoughts and emotions. Journaling is another effective tool for managing difficult emotions. By putting your thoughts and feelings down on paper, you can gain insight into your emotions and develop a more balanced perspective. 4. Keep a food diary. Keeping a food diary is a simple yet powerful tool that can help you gain insight into your eating habits and emotional triggers. By tracking what you eat and how you feel before and after meals, you can see where you may be overeating or consuming too many unhealthy foods, and make adjustments as needed. 5. Eat a balanced diet. When you eat a diet that's rich in whole foods, you provide your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. Additionally, whole foods are generally more satiating than processed foods, meaning they can help regulate your appetite and reduce cravings for unhealthy foods. For example, a diet that's high in protein and fiber can help you feel full for longer, making it less likely that you'll reach for snacks or junk food between meals. On the other hand, a diet that's high in sugar and refined carbohydrates can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, which can lead to cravings and overeating. 6. Practice portion control. Rather than denying yourself the foods you enjoy, portion control allows you to enjoy them in moderation while still maintaining a healthy balance. Additionally, taking the time to savor your food slowly can help you become more mindful of your eating habits and better attuned to your body's hunger and fullness cues. When you eat slowly and mindfully, you give your brain more time to register feelings of satiety. 7. Get enough sleep. Lack of sleep can increase cravings for high-calorie foods and contribute to emotional eating. Aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to help regulate your appetite and manage cravings. 8. Seek support. Joining a support group or seeking the help of a therapist or a registered dietitian can provide you with the tools and support you need to overcome emotional eating and build healthier habits. We hope you found these tips and tricks helpful in overcoming your cravings and developing a healthier relationship with food. Remember, emotional eating is a common issue, and it's important to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you work to break these habits. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the Happy You channel for more tips and tricks on how to improve your health and well-being. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.